Hi everyone, and welcome back to Life Cues week number 10. Before I get started with this week's prompt, I totally forgot to make the draw for this little art journal. Oops, our little art journal kit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Thanks for everyone who sent their great profundities and all of their beautiful artwork. So I'm just going to go ahead and just randomly choose. I'm putting this bowl out of camera. It's over my head. So I'm just going to pull one of these out. There, this is the one I have in my hand. You can see as I unfold it. Let's see who our winner is. Little giggling pixie. So hooray to you. And please send me a private message through YouTube so I can get your email address and I'll get this little 12 tag mini journal kit off to you in the mail very soon. And thanks again everyone for playing. So on to this week's question. You know, I was sitting talking with some sister friends and we were all talking about, actually went to a wedding last evening. Excuse my voice, I've got a bad cold, but I went to a wedding of my girlfriend's daughter. It was beautiful. And you know how you're wondering, what should I wear? And oh, I look fat in this, and oh, I'm not sure, my butt's too big, and so on and so forth. So it got me thinking about how hard we are on ourselves and our bodies. So this week's question is, what physical feature of yours do you most admire? Is it your eyes? Maybe people have complimented you on your beautiful eyes, or your mouth, or your ears, or your hair. So you pick a physical feature of yours, and I'd like you to art journal that. So let's get started. Hi everyone, here's my page. So the physical characteristic of mine that I most admire are my hands. And this was so cool because I was looking for some vintage papers and I found papers from old books that were literally falling apart that were my great aunt's, that she lived to be 101 and she was so wise. And I just was so happy that they were already so distressed. I didn't have to do too much. I used distress inks, as you saw, and I have little sponges that I change so I can just work at it really quickly. And then inside of one of the books I had was the experience of childbirth, and this library pocket was in there, and I thought what a perfect thing for me to put my journaling on, so I just attached the library pocket. I used charcoal. I saw Donna Downey was using charcoal and she said if you wet it and it really smudges really cool, so I tried that technique and I kind of like the way it turned out. And so my journaling says, the physical characteristic that I most admire are my hands. They are my tools for creating, loving my babies, birthing, and they are a genetic clone to my mother, her mother, and her mother's mother. I'm also so grateful that, and this is a line from The Color Purple, I've got my hands doing good like they supposed to. So, these are my hands, and I love them when they get all inked up like this. That's when I love them the most. So I can't wait to see what you guys have written, and please post your links so we can all share in them, and we'll see you next week. Oh, one last thing I'm going to do to this page, I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge on it just to seal in some of this distress, and then I just added some Prima flowers just to brighten the page up a little bit. So can't wait to see what you guys create, and have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.